So this is Everest Base Camp at just about 17,500 feet, and it's certainly not primitive. It's going to be our home for the next few months, and there's been a staff of about 15 Sherpas who have gotten it ready for us over the last 3 weeks. And each climbing member has their own private personal tent, so we can spread out all of our gear and get ready to go up on each day's climb. And then we also have a nice big dining tent.
So the guys are down there cooking away in the kitchen that they quarried out of stone. Amazing. They're down there with the propane stoves, cooking away, cooking up a storm, and then they bring it up to our dining tent. And that's where, yeah, sure, we do our eating, and we also have our team meetings in there to plan out the climbing for the next day.
And they actually then have another separate tent where they cook their own personal food for eating. In addition to that, we have a communications tent which will set up our base station so that we can use radios from higher on the mountain to communicate down to base camp. A lot of thought has gone in as to how exactly to set up our base camp and where to put the dining tent and our toilet tents and our shower tents, and then also where we're actually going to get our water from. So this is where all of our water is coming from, and it's down inside of a frozen lake bed, and it's far enough away from all of the camps that we're not going to have any waste running into here, but it's a bit laborious trying to get all of the water you can see from a small hole and then carried up this hill into our dining tent where it'll be boiled and treated. And all things considered, it's pretty nice. It's a little different from historical base camp, which was just a tent and a stove to boil some water, and often that tent was shared. And now we have a pretty nice accommodations for the next few months.